Students, we are having a word problem over here. The question is Mrs. 10 bought 2 whole 1/2 kg of chicken from the market and she used 1 whole 1/5 kg of chicken. How much chicken was left? Over here we can clearly understand that this much chicken has been bought. So this is the amount, this is the quantity of the chicken she has bought, 2 whole 1/2, and she used this one whole 1/5 kilograms of chicken she has used. So obviously when something has been used, it is consumed, we are going to subtract it to find out the left amount. So whenever the question is about the left, we can understand it that it is the subtraction question. The question, this much is used, this much is bought, and 1 whole 1/5 is used. So we will subtract 1 whole 1/5 from the original amount. Original amount was 2 whole 1/2, and we are going to subtract 1 whole 1/5 from it. Now we will use the subtraction method of the mixed numbers. First of all, we will convert this mixed number into the improper fraction. 2 2s are 4 plus 1 5, 5/2, minus 5 1s are 5 plus 1 6, 6/5. Now to subtract the two fractions, we need to make the denominator same. So 2 and 5, the least common multiple of 2 and 5 is 10. So we can find out the LCM. 2 and 5, 2 1s are 2, 5 1s are 5, like this. So 5 2s are 10. So we are supposed to make the denominator 10. So what we will do, multiply first fraction by 5 to make it 10. 2 5s are 10. Make the denominator and the numerator both multiply by 5, and multiply the second fraction by 2 to make the denominator 10. Now the question is 5 5s are 25 over 10 minus 6 2s are 12 over 10. It is easier to subtract now when the denominators are same. We write the same denominator and subtract the numerators. 25 minus 12 will give us 13. So it is 13/10. Now we are supposed to change into mixed number once again, because we are not giving the answer in the improper fractions. So we will divide it. 13 divided by 10, 10 1s are 10, 3 left over. So our answer is 1 whole 3/10. So in this way we have solved this question. Now the next question. Siti ran 1 whole 7/10 kilometer and walked 3 kilometer. So first of all she ran 1 whole 7/10 kilometer, and then she started walking 3 kilometer more. So what was the total distance she covered? So we are going to find out the total. The word total gives us that the answer will be the bigger one than the given fractions and than the given numbers. So the answer will be bigger one, and the bigger one answer we will get after adding. So 1 whole 7/10 plus 3, because this much she has ran and this much she has walked. So we will add them. To add them, 10 1s are 10 plus 7, 17/10 plus 3 over 1. Now to make the denominator same, we will multiply the second fraction by 10, and it will be now 17/10 plus 30/10. Now the answer is 47/10. And when we will change it into mixed number, it will be 47 divided by 10. 4s are 47. So the answer in the mixed number is 4 whole 7/10 kilometer. This word problem is a little bit tricky. There were some pecan pies and apple pies in a bakery. There were 4 whole 1/8 pecan pies. So these are the pecan pies, 4 whole 1/8. And there were 2 whole 3/4 more pecan pies than the apple pies. So now This statement gives us there were 4 whole 1 by 8 pecan pies. So 4 whole 1 by 8 pecan pies are there. And there were 2 whole 3 by 4 more pecan pies than the apple pies. So what is in the less quantity? Apple pies or the pecan pies? This statement we need to focus on this statement. There were 2 whole 3 by 4 more pecan pies than apple pies. So what is more in quantity? So we can clearly understand that pecan pies is more than the apple pies. So to find out the quantities, to find out the number of the apple pies which is less, we will subtract this one. So what we need to do, minus 2 whole 3 by 4. So 4 whole 1 by 8 minus 2 whole 3 by 4 will give us the amount of apple pies. So what we will do, 8 4s are 32, 133 over 4 minus 4 8s are 4 2s are 8, 9 10 11 over 4. Over here is 8. So to make the denominator same, we will multiply this by 2 and this by 2. Now we will get 33 over 8 minus 22 over 8, which will give us 11 over 8. So the apple pies will be 11 divided by 8. 8 1s are 8, 3. So the apple pies will be 1 whole 3 by 8, because 4 whole 1 by 8 is the pecan pies and the apple pies are less in quantity, so we minus it. So it is 1 whole 3 by 8. These are the apple pies. Now the total pecan pies, which is already given, 4 whole 1 by 8, apple pies which we have find out 1 whole 3 by 8. Now our question is, how many pies were there at the bakery in total? So in total suggest us that we are going to add them. Now 4 whole 1 by 8 plus 1 whole 3 by 8. We are supposed to add them. We can simply add them. 4 plus 1 5. Then 1 by 8 plus 3 by 8. 1 by 8 plus 3 by 8. We can also add like this. Then 5, 3 plus 1 4 by 8. It will give us 5 whole 1 by 4 1s are 4, 4 2s are 8. So the total are 5 whole 1 by 2. This is our answer.